Let's talk about how door-to-door sales changes when you move beyond basic lists and start working with real intent data.
First, you need to understand the differences in data. Demographic data is the most basic, things like age, income, household size, property type. This is just public record information. It's cheap, sometimes free, but it doesn't tell you if someone is actually interested in your product. Next, there's contextual data, and this is what almost every list provider is selling you when they promise targeted lists. Contextual data is built from traffic and keyword activity. For example, if a homeowner searches window replacement, they get flagged and dropped onto a list. Same with lookalike audiences, profiles that resemble people who may have shown interest before. On the surface, that sounds great, but here's the problem. Context only shows you that someone touched a keyword. It doesn't tell you why. That window replacement search could be a homeowner comparing prices, or someone who already bought windows and just needs installation. It could even be a competitor mystery shopping, or a marketing agency doing research. None of those people are ready buyers for your sales team. This is why so many door-to-door reps burn time on bad leads. You get false positives, bad timing, and frustrated salespeople knocking on doors that will never convert. Now here's where intent data changes everything. Instead of looking at single searches or loose context, we track behavior across hundreds of millions of sites and billions of URLs. Every action builds a picture of buying readiness. Each prospect receives an intent score from 0 to 100. We don't even start looking at anyone below 70 because they're just browsing. They're in research mode. The classic I need to think about it stage every salesperson knows. But when we see that sudden spike, when someone jumps from 75 to 95 in a short window, that's the signal. That's when we know they've gathered the information they need and they're ready to make a purchase decision. That's when your sales team should knock. The other difference is that our data refreshes every 24 hours. Yesterday's hot prospect might cool off while today's new buyer spikes, which means the 500 people we give you today may be completely different from tomorrow's list. You're always working with fresh, decision-ready prospects. At the end of the day, it's not magic. It's math, statistics, and sales psychology working together to tip the scales in your favor. You're not knocking on cold doors anymore. You're showing up to the right house at the right time with the right message.
If you'd like to see what this looks like for your business, book a free 15-minute discovery call. We'll do a live data pull on the call so you can see exactly how intent data could impact your door-to-door sales. And if you also run other outreach, like paid ads, cold email, direct mail, or SMS, you'll want to check our other trainings on how to plug intent data into those channels also. Because once you start selling with intent data, you're playing in a different league your competitors don't even know exists.